pastry, camembert. Oh, ham. I don't know if I need the ham. We'll see. All sorts. All sorts. Right, I'm doing all sorts today. I'm kind of doing a bit of prepping as well. Let's move this guy up. I'm going to use him. I will use a pot because I'm going to do some marinated eggs. Not for today, probably for tomorrow, or just general numbing. So I'm just going to put that on. So I'm going to do, I bought myself a new marinated egg contraption just for this. Look, how fun. Marinated egg contraption is getting a spin. But otherwise, I'm literally just going to put together figs and sugar. Do I even need sugar? I don't know. I've also bought a salad because I ain't about to be that bougie. So yeah, that's some pie sheet from the freezer section. I'll probably do like, I don't know, I could just eat one of the figs and then do like 4 little tartlets of that. So I'm just going to leave that to defrost a bit while I prep the rest. I'm going to use a little chopping board today because we're really not doing any cooking of any significant kind. Just gonna give my figs a quick brush. One snacking fig for the chef. See how they are. Delicious, I hope. Bang on. Solid stuff. I'm just gonna do a snacking fig before I start because I was getting a bit hungry. Right. Now that I feel human again, let's see how I want to do this. Basically, one of these is like perfectly the size that I kind of want it to be. So I might do like, how am I going to do this? Halves? Just halves? And then like stick them. No, but you want the like pretty side up, don't you? Well, it tessellate better if I did quarters. Let's do halves for now. Just halving the figs for a little big tart. Very delicious, much yum going on. So that's basically done. That was very little effort. And then we have a little bit of cheese. Basically, this is just some camembert, which I'm gonna cut some. I'm not gonna use portion, I think, because that'll be quite a lot of cheese, and it's probably not the best idea. Let me wash my knife. How big we've got. Maybe if I chunk up the figs a bit more, do a little like fig and camembert chunk kind of a situation, perhaps. Let's give that a go. Right, this package is not packaging. Yeah, I'll do like half a wheel of camembert because that's as much as I am willing to eat in one sitting. But yeah, half a camembert seems about right for the amount of figs that we've got. So that's that. The rest can go back in for another time. This vegan. Back in. Thank you. Back in the fridge. Egg water is ready. 4 eggs for the marinated eggs. I'm gonna do 7 eggs on these, I think. Oh no, I'm gonna do 8. I don't want any runniness. I'm just gonna turn off the water while we put the eggs in so we don't have any crackage. These are fridge cold. 8-minute eggs. Hop. Let that go. Right, let's figure out what we want to do. Let's buy pastry. Let me give these a chop. I say that, it's still very frozen, so let's wait for that to be less frozen. Just want a rough idea of size so I can visualize the amount of stuff I'm putting into this. I'm just going to give the cheese a chop. A lovely bit of camembert. What I will do, however, is give the pastry a score. So hopefully the pastry will kind of puff up around it and not kind of chuck all the contents off the side. Usually like the weight of the filling kind of holds it all down anyway, but extra safety measures never hurt. Cutting little windows into our pastry. Start scoring it, and then I will cut it fully into the squares when it's a bit more defrosted. So let's go in with our figs. Nice and juicy. Going very rapidly. So I'm just gonna lay down some big tofu. Might only need half the figs. It's also fine. More snacking figs for me. Try to take like the bottom bits so they're a bit more maybe the rest will just be snacking figs. Do that much. And we're gonna just layer in the camembert in between. Pieces of fig. I mean, you can't really go with too much camembert on a tart. Camembert's melting fast. Just gonna go in to the gaps of the pastry, like so. 3 bits of fig, 4 bits of camembert, each little tartlet, and the looks of it, and then 1 piece of snacking cheese for the chef. Hello! We are making headway. So far we have got figs and camembert on pastry, and a lot of snacking fig because I cut too many. That's okay. I will deal to that in a bit. So yeah, we've got these dudes. The pastry's still kind of stuck together because I haven't actually cut it, so it's still a bit frozen. But I was impatient, so I kind of started plating, putting stuff together before it was ready. Basically, this is ready to go in as is, really. I'm gonna obviously cut it into individual little pastries, and I'll probably drizzle a bit of sprinkle a bit of sugar over top, just so it does a little caramelization, and I'm going to add a bit of salt and pepper as well. So that's going to go in once the pastry decides to defrost. And yeah, that's going to go in the grill when the time comes. I bought myself a salad at a supermarket earlier today because I'm too lazy to make my own salad. I've got a bit of Parma ham as well, which I will put over top of these guys when they come out of the oven. This is my latest little gadget. My little marinated egg maker. So it's like perfect little divots for eggs so that it uses the least amount of marinade possible. So you get a little loop-de-loop-loop. It's such a like one-time use item, but I make marinated eggs so often, and like I'm always like lacking like regular like Tupperware because they're always being used for the eggs. So I thought, you know what, I make them often enough, I am going to give it its own container. Right. Let that hang out. Sorry, loud. Let that hang out for a bit. I'm going to get onto my salad. I enjoy a chopped salad far more than full whole leaf salad, so I'm going to just give it a quick chopperoo. Literally, this is just, we have leakage. This is just like a roast beef salad. So I'm just gonna deconstruct it a sec and then reconstruct it with once all the leaves are chopped up, because I don't like big leaves in my salad. I like it like basically mush. So I'm just gonna remove my beef. To be fair, I can make little like beef salad rolls. Beef is quite big on today's batch. So just gonna take all the beef off. Oh, there goes our eggs. Quick. Multitasking. Get these drained. For this, it's too hot to put anything on. Let that cool down for a second. You know what? I'm going to put a little spoonful of ice in there just to chill that a bit more. Cold eggs make for a better peel. Love my little ice drawer. It's one of my favourite things about my fridge is it's got its own ice drawer. So I always have ice. And yeah. Oh, Miles, do you want to see if the emotes have uploaded? I know some of them went through immediately, but I don't know if all of them did. You want to have a look-see? Freshly hot off the press emotes. I'm just going to be super Asian and just chop the salad in the bowl, because it's just going to go absolutely everywhere if I throw it out. So just going through and chopping my salad further, because in my amateur opinion, salads are best when can be had with a spoon. I'm not actually the biggest salad fan, but if it's real chopped like this, I do like a chopped salad. I want it to be green cereal, basically. Nice. Then came with its own dressing, so I'm going to dress it. Oh, if it will like to allow itself to be removed. Oh, it's a truffle sauce. My goodness, that smells delicious. Had like a whiff of like, how bougie. Right, yeah. Pressing that through. Toss that through. Oh, this would actually be really lovely, like in a spring roll or something. Just pop it straight into a spring roll and wrap it up and call it a day. A little taste for the chef. That fully landed on the ground. Whoops. Yum. Put the meat back on it. I really should put it in a plate, but that's just more washing for me, myself and I, so I won't. There's a solid amount of beef on this. Generous. Right. one item done. Oh, I've been packing and I've not put this in the tin foil for my crusty tiny. We'll stickify everything, and then we go in. I hope these fit. Our pastry. I really hope they fit, because I will be able to stay full and fit. Okay. Take two. We're gonna go directly in the pot, on the grill. Be extremely careful taking them out. But they'll fit if it was the next. So in they go. Just like so. And they are going to all get a little zhuzh. I'm gonna do sugar because it's gonna, the honey would get drippy otherwise. Probably should have done this before I went into the grill, but I only have myself to blame. An absolute mess everywhere. Dusting of sugar. Figs. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's just like lumps of sugar falling off my spoon. So I'm just gonna pick it up and crumble it over. About a quarter teaspoon. That's a pinch of sugar across each darknet. Blue carnage. And then I will go in with some black pepperino. And then I would get an egg wash out and do that properly, but I don't actually have any egg, but I will use a little bit of soy milk on the side. I have a little thingy I can dip my thingy into. Nope. I'm just gonna use the lid of a thingy. Just put a bit of milk for the edge of my, the edges of my pastry. I never know what it's meant to do, but I do it because I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the nice color. I don't know why I didn't do this when I had the time. Hanging about. No, well, these were not in situ. Here we are. Just smush, smush, smush. All of my edges are almost milk washed. Nice. Voila. Yum. Put this back in. And yeah, we just basically go, I'm gonna give this a bit of a lip just in case anything decides to go melt. I'm pretty sure it's got its own kind of self-leveling system anyway. But anywho, in go our pastries. Probably a little bit further in, but let's give it medium for, I do toast for 6 minutes, so let's do 6 minutes and see if that gives it a good enough amount of color. Next up we have egg peeling over here, and we've got a little doodaddy. I am going to use a pre-made, this is a Japanese yakiniku sauce. How much am I going to use? That is a good question. I think it definitely needs diluting, because on its own it will be way too salty for a marinade. So let's go each, 4 grams each. Do it roughly, and then we'll fill up the rest with water. This is a 100 ml. Oh, just making an absolute mess. This requires 100 ml of liquid marinade. Give it a taste to see. Probably alright. Probably needs a little bit of extra salt actually, because the sauce that I used was very much a dipping sauce, so it's not made to be like extremely salty, like a soup sauce or anything. Right, we have marinade in there. I should have cracked the eggs while I was waiting so they could get into the... Oh, I gotta hurry up, my phone is dying. Hopefully it will last me another 15 minutes. Don't even need 15 minutes out of my phone, I just need like 10 minutes out of my phone. So hopefully it will do me that. So yeah, I'm just gonna peel these guys. Oh, smooth peel, love that. Lovely peeled egg right there, going in. Race against the clock to get these peeled. So I have a feeling that this may not be showing the chat to me in real time, which is a bit annoying. Let me have a quick check. other device. If you have been talking to me, I hugely apologize, but I have a feeling that it's not really showing. Or am I just delusional? Yep, I am not being delusional. It is not showing my chat on screen for some reason. Yep, I am not being delusional. It is not showing my chat. Sorry. Right. I have been missing the chats because the chat on my screen has stopped from like 20 minutes ago. Not actually 20 minutes ago, like 10 minutes ago. So let me go. Let me peel this and wash my hands and get my iPad over here because I am increasingly disliking Streamlabs for mobile. I have decided it's just not cutting it. No, there's an eggshell on that. A little extra calcium. Yes, it is annoying. Right. There we go. Here we are. Here's the little marinated egg. And this even comes with this little like lid thing to like hold, like push the eggs down so they stay submerged. Like they really thought of everything. So that's that, I think. Here we go. Lid on top. These guys are gonna go hang out. You know what? I say that. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra spicy to these guys because I love living life on the edge. Let's have a look at these guys. You know when you're done. Let's keep going. Definitely another 4 minutes. I really should have done this before I, you know, put all the eggs in, but it's all gonna be floating in the same, or floating in the same juices anyway. Let's be bold and put 4 pieces in. Yum. Delicious. Spicy. There we go. And these are going to go hang out in the fridge. Voila. I think all we'll have to do is wait now. Oh, do I want ham? Do I want extra ham? I do a little bit. Let's do a little bit of extra ham. Oh, sorry. Just making an absolute racket everywhere. Oh, this has a peeler thing. I'm not following instructions. Ooh. I don't want too much. What was smooth? The peel, the ham peel. Or was that something else you're referring to? It's gonna be like streamception in there. let's do a little. Oh, thank you. I am getting increasingly hungry, so I'm just like, must cook fast in order to get to food. A couple of slices. I've already got the beef on the salad as well, so I don't need that much extra meat in the meal. So these guys are going to go on top of the tarts. I don't know if I'm going to eat all 4 tarts today. That may be a bit excessive. But I shall see. I've got the big salad as well. So that's we'll see. That is true. No one would know. Well, no one except for you. Oh, not even that. I'm not eating on stream. What am I talking about? No one would know. You are correct. Do a little. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my little pickled tuna from yesterday as a little pickly side. Slowly putting together my girl dinner. Girl dinner is efficient. I love my little, like, I have these tiny little bean plates. How are we doing over here? Ooh, we're so close. We're so close. I need to just, to be fair, some of these are done and some of these aren't. So I'm gonna pull out the ones that are done. Oh, it's always the woes of cooking in a toaster. It's always like, I've got 2 finished ones and 2 that just need an extra 2 more minutes, I think. Just scoop these around. I reckon 2 minutes of those will be done as well. Would you look at that? We have nice, crispy, gooey, figgy, caramelizey tartlets. Yes, 1 second. I will come back to the bean plates. Let me chop these guys off. These are just like little like side plates, but they can be like cutlery holders if you want them. They're kind of nice size. You can do the like condiment holders, but I love them for little like side dish plates for like little tiny pickly portions and stuff. I'm pretty sure I've licked those, so new chopsticks. Yes, bean, the shape of a bean, yes. Sorry, I wasn't clear. This is my pickle, tuna, carrot, onion shebang from yesterday. I had some of this for lunch and it was divine. I'm gonna load this up, probably more than this bean plate should hold, but that's okay. I should probably like do some like keep some spring onions in the fridge or something, but alas, I do not have any. I did enjoy the onions. They were, obviously I cooked them a little bit before I did them, so really good. So it still has like, I didn't cook them that much, so it's like still crunchy, but it's none of that like raw oniony taste, which was perfect. Right, let's top off these little tarts with the ham. Just cover up all of the deliciousness. Hello! Do we have a chef, another chef in chat? Goodness, I'm really, really gonna be put under scrutiny, aren't I? Right. 2 extra. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I probably went a little bit over with those. A little bit charred on the edges on this lot, but such is. These ones have come out very juicy. So here we go for fig and camembert tartlets that I may. It's burnt emote. That is good. That's a good one. I will make that. That will be next on my list. You know what? I want to take a picture of this before. Thank you. This is just a store-bought salad I have. And then this is my little fried tuna and onion and carrot pickle. This is a very Japanese dish. But yeah, I'm basically ready to eat. I'm glad the husband is not home, because if I was ever this hungry around him, I would probably bite his head off. I'm a little bit hangry, but I have been well behaved on stream, so I'm gonna do 2 of them not top because I want to take a cute picture and I can't see any of the figs underneath if I don't. So thank you so much for joining. So sorry, Alexandru, you literally just joined and I'm like leaving, but I am hungry, so I'm gonna go and eat my little girl dinner. Yeah, I have literally, this is the meal that I would never have if husband was home, because like, what even is this? Like, it's just a collection of stuff. But thank you so much for joining again, and apologies for this one being quite short compared to the last one, but thank you very much. I'm gonna go nom now. Bye.